and welcome to Indian Training. We are in an exciting new place. We are in the movie review corner. I'm so happy to be here and I'm glad to inaugurate this moment, this precious day with one of the all-time classics, the best movie in the entire world, Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham. Let's start with giving a tiny little summary for Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham. While being heartfelt, touching, and emotional, is a very simple story with an easy-to-follow timeline. After a father disowns his adopted son because the adopted son marries someone of a lower social status, this guy goes to a foreign new land to find his adopted brother and bring the family back together by using emotionally manipulative tactics and causing them trauma.
After all, घर में बड़ों का साया होना बहुत जरूरी है, वरना परिवार अधूरा सा लगने लगता है ना?
राहुल,
आपको उनकी याद नहीं आती?
To start, we meet this character, who's named Rohan, and he is the youngest brother. Now, he is going home from college to meet his grandmother as per plot convenience. The night that Rohan arrives, this woman, who I really don't know how she's connected to Rohan, and this woman, who is the grandma of Rohan, end up talking to each other about how Rahul is adopted and why he left. Rohan ends up coming right as they finish the story, yet knows everything about what they said because, again, plot convenience.
उसे गोद लिया था उन्होंने।
Anyways, they end up having to tell him the entire story of what happened and why. We finally get to meet Rahul as he jumps out of a helicopter and runs into his home. This is the part where we also find out that his mom has super magical powers. I mean, power. She is able to sense whenever Rahul is coming. We meet Rohan as a tiny chubby little boy, and we meet this woman as well, whose name is DJ. And we also get the famous line of
Yes! England तो 1947 में out हो ही गई थी.
DJ, that was a PJ.
Rahul goes to a lower status area to go meet his nanny when he meets a wonderful woman named Anjali and her sister Pooh, who ends up making fun of Rohan because he's fat.
ए लड्डू, चांदनी चौक में टी नहीं ले सकते।
चंदू के चमचे की क्या था?
Throughout this movie, we get really attached to Anjali and Pooh, and then the worst thing happens. And then Rahul decides to marry her. Wait, why though? Rahul's father didn't want this to happen because she's of a lower status. He actually wanted Rahul and Naina, his childhood best friend, to end up getting married. After Rahul brings Anjali home, his father disowns him.
आज तुमने ये साबित कर दिया कि तुम मेरे खून नहीं हो।
I mean, how could he? He brought someone of a lower status into their home as a wife? But how could Rahul not marry her? Her father died and they were in love. It's too many sides that they're both right on yet so wrong. Rahul and Anjali end up leaving with Pooh and DJ to a foreign country. After Rohan hears all of this, he decides that he will bring the family back together.
मैं आपको वापस ले आऊंगा भैया, आपको वापस ले आऊंगा भाभी, आपका घर, हमारा घर.
So, he goes to London, which is the foreign country that I've been talking about, and he enrolls in King's College London. There, we meet the best character ever made and ever been written in cinematic history. She has so much depth and character that you just have to admire her. And her name is Pooh.
dare you? तुम्हारा कोई हक नहीं बनता कि तुम इतनी खूबसूरत लगो.
Here are some characteristics of Pooh that you may want to know. She's fat. Pooh is the first to find out that Rohan is actually Rahul's brother, and as a foreign exchange student, he ends up living with Rahul because of Pooh. Through a series of antics and very long monologues, you get Rohan tormenting Rahul and Anjali by bringing them back to their traumatic past and making them live through it now.
तो सरगी पहुंच गई आपकी?
सरगी?
करवा चौथी की तो रस्म है, वो हर सास अपनी बहू को कुछ भेजती है, समथिंग. आपकी सास ने आपको नहीं भेजा?
नमस्ते बेटा.
नमस्ते.
मेरा बेटा आप सबके बारे में इतनी बातें करता है. लगता है मैं वही हूँ आप सबके साथ.
वो भी हमारे छोटे से परिवार का एक हिस्सा बन चुका है.
Throughout the movie, there are so many emotional, heartwarming scenes that just make your mind, soul, and body just completely crash and cave into this pile of love. I can't believe I just said that all at the top of my mind. Near the end of the movie, there's a huge festival called
Karwa Chauth.
And what ends up happening is that they all go out. At the
Karwa Chauth.
festival, Rahul and Rohan hug. This is where you see the mother's psychic power again. We see Anjali and Rahul's son performing in the choir while he's supposed to be singing "Do, a deer, a female deer." What ends up happening is that he sings the Indian national anthem, courtesy of Rohan. He ends up making the entire class sing it, which pulls heartstrings in both the movie characters themselves and my own. Rohan accidentally spills to Daijan, whose name is DJ, by saying DJ in front of her. She gasps and realizes that that's Rohan. How could she not realize it before? He's lost so much weight. He looks completely different because he's lost so much weight. I mean, he's a completely new person because he's lost so much weight. After that, Anjali immediately finds out. After that, Pooh does this.
अच्छा ये बताओ, थोड़े से तो नर्वस हुए होगे?
हाँ थोड़ा तो था, लेकिन किसी ने मुझसे कुछ कहा और फिर सब
माँ और पापा का नाम लेना.
Rahul instantly looks at Rohan and knows that he is his brother. Why does he know that? Because Rahul said the exact same thing to Rohan. How is he gonna finally bring everyone together? You see, he calls his parents. Come over to London. Now, you have to. And so they do. This scene is so emotional. I cry every single time. I can't even explain it. After this touching moment with the mom and the son, what ends up happening is that the father still doesn't accept it. I mean, how could he? He married someone of a lower social status. After that, the saddest thing happens. The grandmother ends up dying. Her last wish was to have Rahul perform her last rites. Obviously, the father won't let that happen. I mean, he hates Rahul right now. How is he gonna let him perform the last rites of their grandmother? It's so sad. This is what makes the story so heartfelt, so tear-jerking, so emotional, and so touching. At the end, they all come together as one big family. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for staying until the end of my video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.